as part of AWS integration with Python. This course is AWS integration with different services team with the Python programming language. So as part of this one, in this session, we are going to discuss one use case, Python integration with AWS RDS. Python integration with AWS RDS. The scenario is we are getting files into our local machine daily or weekly or particular time we are getting files. The file location may be your Windows machine or Linux machine. Let's say you are getting files into your machine. We call that machine is a local machine or local file system. So scenario is I want to use Python programming language. I want to move my file into MySQL database. I want to store the data into MySQL database. That MySQL is created in AWS RDS. So requirement is read local file. If required, do any processing. Then load the data into AWS Aurora MySQL compatible database. Okay, your database may be in physical server. Your database may be in any cloud environment. Your database may be in RDS service like MySQL Aurora MySQL compatible. The process is same. Only one thing, connection objects are changed. Except connection means host URL. Remaining process, everything is same. So scenario is we are getting files and we are going to move into database, AWS RDS database. Okay. So this activity, we call it as data ingestion. Data ingestion using Python programming language. Okay. So I have one data set called customers.csv. So these are column names, customer ID, customer name, email, city, and created data. So here I want to load this data into AWS RDS. So for this one, what are prerequisites? What are prerequisites? Let me add here prerequisites. Prerequisites to implement this scenario. What are prerequisites to implement this scenario? First one, Python should be installed in your machine. Second one, AWS account should be created. Account should be created. Next one. AWS RDS instance should be provisioned. Let's say my requirement is AWS RDS Aurora MySQL. My requirement is AWS Aurora MySQL. So your requirement may be different. So MySQL should be provisioned. Means RDS instance should be provisioned. Next one, install MySQL connector. Install MySQL connector. These are prerequisites for to implement this scenario team. To implement this scenario, these are prerequisites too. Clear, right? So first let's understand here. I have a data set. customers. Let me show. This is my customers dataset. Customers dataset. I have in my local machine. Okay. Let's say here I am creating one folder called workspace. I am creating one folder called workspace. In this workspace, I am loading my file. Okay. Next one. Next one. One more prerequisite is required. That is any ID. Any ID. Optionally. Optionally. Any ID for this Python script development like PyCharm, PyCharm or Spider or VS Code. I am going to use VS Code. I am going to use VS Code team. Okay. So I have a data set. Then open your VS Code. I'm starting VS Code. I have already installed, sorry, Tim. I have already installed Python. I have already installed VS Code. I already having AWS account. This is my AWS account. I already created provisioned MySQL or Aurora with MySQL compatible. Then, then, then here, open this VS Code. Let's say I am opening file. Go to open folder. Then select the location under Sreenivas, under AWS. I have integration. Here I have a workspace. I am selecting this workspace too. So click on I trust these others. Click on this one. So here I have a file called customers.csv. Now create a Python file. Here I am creating a Python file saying Python integration with Python integration with AWS RDS. Okay, RDS LFS. That's a Python integration with RDS. Yeah, I created this customer.csv file. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, let me explain. Uh, for writing project, right? For a writing project, what I'm doing, I created one folder called workspace. In this workspace folder, I loaded csv.csv, sorry, customer.csv file. Okay. Then I opened that workspace in VS Code. So I opened that folder. Once I opened, whatever presented in workspace, I am getting here. Clear? Yeah. Now let's see here. I am writing Python program. Before writing Python program, MySQL connector should be installed in our machine. So we will install using pip install mysql-connector-python. So copy this command. Just go VS Code, open terminal, click on new terminal. Here, pip install mysql-connector-python. So it come again. Mm. Yeah, it's free. Okay, once we install this connector, then we can create a connection between this way. Let me explain how we are doing with the diagrammatically. So this is AWS RDS, AWS environment. Let's say this is my AWS. AWS. In this AWS, I have MySQL instances created. Okay. So this one is created MySQL with RDS service, AWS RDS service. So here my developer mission. This mission may be Linux or Windows. Windows. This mission may be Linux or Windows. So this is our mission. Here somewhere in our system, somewhere in our system, let's say this is local file system, LFS. Full form is local file system. Here we are getting files. We are getting files. Maybe application, maybe other technology loading files into this location. So here what we are doing, we are writing Python file. We are writing a Python file or Python script. We are writing Python script. We are writing Python script. Using this Python script, we are reading this file. We are reading this file. Then we are going to write it into the table which is presented in this location. Let's say we have a table. We have a table here with rows and columns. With rows and columns. So in this, we want to insert that data. This is our requirement. Let's say every day we are getting at 6 a.m. or 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. like that we are getting. Then we want to run this Python script every day to move this data presented in local file system to RDS table. So here we are sorry, we are using MySQL connector is called a driver. So this one is a driver. We are using driver. So to create a connection between your Python script to MySQL connector. Okay. This process we are doing. That's why I install this connector. So pip install MySQL -connector Python. Okay. clear right to them? Why we installed the connector? Yeah. So we have installed MySQL connector. So we have installed this MySQL connector called driver. Now, now here create a table. Create a table first. I already having a I already having a AWS RDS instance created with Aurora MySQL compatible. I already connected this one using Workbench. I created a connection. I created a connection. This is my AWS RDS MySQL connection from Workbench. If a database is not created, you can create. If a database is not created, you can create. So I'm creating database, create database, database name is raw underscore db. Okay. Select this command, control enter, and database is created. Now use raw underscore db to switch from one database to other database. Then create a table. Create a table. This is the command. Now let's see. I'm entering create a table customers, customer ID, data type, and customer name, data type, email, data type, city, data type, created date, data type. Select this command, control enter, then table is created. Let's click on refresh. So in the tables, we can see customer table. Now let me execute select star from customers. Select star from customers. Currently, there are no records in this table, right? So now I am writing Python program here. Here, first, I am writing import statements. Import statements. Let me explain. So first import statement is to read CSV file format. Second import for creating a connection between your Python file with MySQL RDS. So I am writing configuration parameters. I am creating one variable called constant variable. So this is my constant variable. Yeah. Yeah, we are creating MySQL RDS only. This is connected MySQL RDS only. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah. This is the properties. Hostname, MySQL database hostname. That's what I'm saying. You should have an idea how to connect it. Let me first complete this one. After that, I'll show. Okay. So I created table in MySQL RDS because I created a connection with Workbench with MySQL RDS. Okay. Now, now I'm creating one variable. This is my host name. Now you will get a clarity whether we created table in RDS or not. Go to RDS. Okay. Click on this database instance, and here you can see endpoint. Okay. We are going to provide host name equal to that endpoint. So now you are going to get a clear clarity whether we create a table in MySQL RDS or not, right? Yeah. So here, password, let's say I given India 123 123 123. This is for just a practical purpose. Don't give these kind of simple passwords. And database name is raw_db. Database name is raw_db. And port number for MySQL is 3306. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Next parameter. I am giving CSV file path, and I am writing one function to read file. Let's say CSV file path in same location. I am giving same path. Then read CSV file, and I am passing file path. Then here CSV reader contain, we imported CSV, right? This one contain read function, and we pass file. Then it will read CSV. Then I am converting this CSV reader in rows and columns format. Then I am returning records. Finally, I am returning records. So here we have CSV reader function. Then using that, I am reading CSV file. Okay. For reading process, I created one function, read_CSV file. And we can also go with pandas. Instead of writing this lengthy kind of code, we can go with the pandas to simplify this process. In this, I am focusing on pure Python team. Okay. Next one. No, no. Here we are passing file name, right? This one. This is our file. Correct, correct. Because Python program, customers.csv, both are in same location. Okay. Now, no, final is data going to store it into table. Tuple, tuple. Yeah, we can. Yeah. So next one. I am writing one function to insert the data. I am writing one function to insert the data into RDS table. So this function, see, so I'm getting these records. Then first I'm creating a connection between my Python application to RDS. Then once we got connection, there is a function called cursor. We have to get a cursor object, then write insert query. Write insert query, then call execute many function because we have multiple records, right? So we use execute many function to insert records. Then once it is completed, I am executing commit function. Then finally, I am displaying message to the user saying records inserted successfully. Finally, I am closing connection objects. Then I am writing one more main function. In that main function, first I am calling read CSV file. First I'm calling read CSV file. I'm passing file path. Next one, once data received, we are going to call insert records. We are inserting data. Let's save this program. Now let's run this program. Run Python program in terminal. You can see 10 records are inserted successfully. Now let's go your MySQL. Now let's run this command. Once again, select star from customers. You are seeing records are inserted successfully. So here in our program, we given location of MySQL RDS. Now you can confirm me where we inserted data. We inserted into AWS RDS MySQL instance, right?